Spain has won the World Cup 2026 against Messi's Argentina, and a lot of people could say this is the most boring World Cup final we've ever seen. But you can't lie that this is also the most dominant World Cup final we've ever seen. From the minute that the game started, Spain was dominating every aspect of the game, and Argentina couldn't play football. As usual, Argentina was aggressive, they put fouls in, but the problem is when they tried to build from the back, the press from Spain was too much for them. They couldn't string two passes. Every time it goes to Lisandro Martinez, he tries to find the ball goes out. Tagliafico tries to find the ball goes out. And the midfield was outplayed. I've said already that McAllister has been bad this tournament, and against England he proved me wrong because he was actually quite good. McAllister was pressured. Literally, every time Spanish midfield even put a little pressure, he loses the ball, and he loses the ball in dangerous spots where Spain could attack them. Scaloni decided that he's gonna start Nico Gonzalez for the first time in this whole tournament. Throughout the tournament, we've been saying that he needs to start with players that are faster, and Nico Gonzalez is a winger who provides width, but as you see in the first half, it was the wrong decision. Every time Nico Gonzalez touched the ball goes 10 meters away from him every single time, and he just wasn't having a good game. So in the second half, they bring on Paredes for Nico Gonzalez. But Paredes, maybe his emotions was high or what, but he wasn't there to play football. He was committing fouls after fouls. He pushed Dani Olmo, and if you want to be real and you want to be honest, he shouldn't have survived the match. There were many instances where he should have gotten a second yellow, yet he never got it, which is okay, lucky for Argentina, I guess. The best thing about the Spain team was they have perfectly limited Argentina's only threat, which is Lionel Messi, and they did this by playing a high line. A high line meaning the only way Messi could even get the ball was by dropping deep. In the first 20-30 minutes, Messi barely touched the ball. The first time that he touched the ball in open play, he got fouled immediately. So Spain did a good job in limiting Messi, because the only time that Messi could even get the ball was when he dropped deep to collect the ball. Through the 90 minutes, Argentina didn't even have a single shot, a single attempt at goal. Honestly, without Emi Martinez, the score would have been very different. Spain could have scored 3, 4, 5. The amount of saves that Martinez did, I think, is the record for the most saves in a World Cup final. But this Argentina team, in most of the matches, they were carried by Messi. Messi pulled them to the final, but in a match where Messi was limited and he had to ask for help from the rest of the team to step up and play football, this team didn't play football. This team was playing American football. They were fouling everyone. Everyone was getting fouled. But we have to talk about Enzo Fernandez, because Enzo Fernandez was not playing football. Enzo Fernandez was the cause of Argentina's loss, and that is harsh because Argentina was not playing well. Argentina didn't even have chances to score. Argentina could have gone to penalties if Enzo Fernandez did not decide to tackle the ball like that when the game was about to end in 1 minute. In added time, Enzo Fernandez tried to win the ball aggressively, and he caught Kubarsi instead. He got him his second yellow, and he was sent off. From then on, Argentina had no chance, and I think Argentina knew that they had no chance. I think Scaloni's plan was to bring on Lautaro in added time, but because of Enzo's red card, he was forced to make a defensive sub instead, which meant Alvarez had to come off for Senesi, meaning it was basically gonna be a Spain wave of attack after attack after attack in hopes that they don't get the ball in before penalties come. But this Spain team is inevitable. They will always find a way. Throughout the tournament, through the super sub of Mikel Merino, they know how to score when it's needed. So immediately after the second half of added time started, a good ball to Nico Williams, he hits it back, and Ferran Torres is there to finish it and win the World Cup for Spain. Ferran Torres, who's always had criticism due to his inability to finish at times, but in that moment he finished it and he won the World Cup for Spain. Nico Williams also, when he came on for Alex Baena, you can tell the difference between the two. Nico Williams is so good. He was playing like it was 2024 in the Euros again, and Spain won. It was fully deserved. They are now the World Cup winner that have conceded the least amount of goal throughout the campaign, with only 1 goal. How could you play 3 group stage matches, 5 knockout matches, and only concede 1 goal? I think this defense, the 5 of them, Unai Simon, Pedro Porro, Cubarsí, Laporte, Cucurella, all 5 of them deserve to be in the team of the tournament. Similarly to their midfield, Rodri, like I've said many times, this Rodri is back to his best, you know. He was stopping everything. Rodri ends up winning the Golden Ball, best player of the tournament. Of course, I think Messi also deserves it because 12 goal contributions at 39, single-handedly carrying his country to the finals. But of course, I think Rodri winning it is fine. He has been Spain's best player and best midfielder in this tournament. But the thing with this Spain team is a lot of these players are still young. Let's talk about Pau Cubarsí. Cubarsí, he won the young player of the tournament as I expected. He was immense throughout this tournament. The best defender throughout this tournament. Conceded only 1 goal, and the thing is he's only 19, meaning this is only the start of his international career. And the thing with this Spain team is these youngsters like Cubarsí and Yamal, who will be entering their prime years in the next few tournaments, they will only get better. So they might be building a dynasty, but it's the opposite for Argentina. More likely than not, that was Messi's last match in an Argentinian shirt, which means what's next for Argentina? Throughout this tournament, Messi built them out countless of times with his assists and goals and just his overall influence. Even Giuliano Simeone said we want to win it for him, meaning that even the passion in the squad is because of Lionel Messi. If you take Lionel Messi out of the squad, it's looking scary for Argentina. Who can step up? Julian Alvarez, I think he has the quality. Nico Paz, maybe with Messi out of the team, Nico Paz can finally play in that position. So yeah, Spain wins the World Cup final against Argentina. They fully dominated the match and deservedly gets their second ever World Cup. And that concludes the World Cup 2026. And what a World Cup it has been. Maybe it could have ended off in a better way, in a more exciting way, but let's not let the final define the rest of the tournament. The rest of the tournament was one of the best World Cup I have ever seen. Maybe the best ever World Cup due to all the storylines. So now the World Cup season is over. Let me know your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!